I'll start with the second first. I don't know if it's tools or ways of thinking. The first thing is that not only did I describe this enormous list of what we look for in a partner, but on top of it, we want to do it without a community. A couple lives in an ecosystem. A couple is never just a relationship of two. It's all the people that are in the bed with you that you're not even aware of, but it's also, who is there to support you? And I think the loss of community is really a major piece of what makes it challenging to be healthy. Because it means that, if I can't talk to you, I can go talk to a girlfriend about certain things. There's some things that I should just not expect from you. And rather than, Moses and the rock, I'll beat, and maybe water will flow. No, sometimes the water doesn't flow. So A is...
So respecting our partner to listen to us about everything all the time as opposed
your partner cannot give you what a whole village or community should provide. Get the community. Number one.
Community is a great
Community is huge. Huge. You need other people who think about you, who care about you, who pay attention to you, who compliment you. The whole thing will seduce you, the whole thing. But it needs more than one.
Before you go on to the next one, I just want to add to that something that the reason I feel safe in my relationship with Martha is because she has incredible community. She doesn't bring me her problems first all the time.
Right.
First she talks to her mom, then her sister, then her girlfriends, then her cousins, then her aunts. Then, which is amazing, then kind of tired her out. She's like, okay, I don't need to talk about this anymore, right? Then still needs to talk about it. She can talk to me.
And then you say, what did your mother, your aunt?
Exactly. What am I thinking? Okay, cool. I like that. Okay, here's what we can do. But it's not coming to me first. Sometimes she comes to me right away with something, and that's great. But it's not every time there's a breakdown. I need to talk to you about this. It's urgent, or I'm feeling overwhelmed and stressed.
It's extremely important to diversify your relationships in your life. It just holds you. You cannot burden one person to that, and on top of this whole list that I made, this kind of modern definition of intimacy, right? Intimacy. Because I come to you, and I don't just want you to give me advice. I want you to look at me in the eyes. I want you to respect me, value me, validate me, reflect back to me. And I want you to help me transcend my existential aloneness so that I never feel alone anymore.
Wow.
Honey, can you deliver? So it's that thing. That's why I say community first, because your relationship will be stronger when it doesn't stand alone. The second thing is your relationship will be stronger when you don't treat it like a cactus. That means that you bring the best of yourselves to work and you take it to every other place, and then when you come home you put your feet up and you feel like you can take your nice clothes off and you don't have to make an effort anymore. And here is the thing, how many of you find yourself, this is the picture du jour. You work the whole day around laptops, right? Can I get a quick sense? All right. You just wait for the evening and you say, I can finally close the damn laptop. But then you're so tired that all you have energy to do is to watch TV, which is another screen. And then while you watch TV, you're also scrolling on your phone at the same time. And then you look next to you and there's someone doing the exact same thing. And then you wonder why people are not having sex. Modern intimacy.
Modern intimacy. You mentioned something, we haven't gotten to tool number 2 yet, but you mentioned something about the West and today and, cell phones and social media and things like that. You also mentioned, I think you mentioned religion and God at one point.
Yeah.
How important, do you feel is religion or having God in the middle of a relationship for the Western society to thrive? Do you see relationships that have that thrive better than a lack of God or religion or some type of spiritual practice?
It's a great question. So here's the way I look at it. In a traditional society, in traditional societies, but they may be right here, this is not just like you have to travel far for that. Religion is a central hierarchy that tells you how to believe, how to act, how to react. It gives you the steps. Relationships in that culture are usually organized around duty and obligation. Religion doesn't ask you, what do you feel like doing, honey? You know, religion tells you what to do. And religion then helps you with three most important pieces. One is, how do you make sense of the unintelligible? Every religion deals with that. The second thing is, religion helps you deal with suffering. Not that you won't suffer, but how to bear it. And the third thing that religion helps you with is evil. Why do people act in ways that are so harmful to others? Every religion does this, and so does every social structure. It may have a God in the midst of it, or it may not. But this thing about the soulmate on an app, when you think about what is it that people mean by the one and only, that's the soulmate, is that today, and you tell me if that's not religious, I want to experience with you wholeness, transcendence, belonging, meaning, and ecstasy. Everything that we used to look for in the realm of the divine. So we still are no less religious. We just don't call it like this, and we don't look for it in the same place. But psychedelics and everything else included, we may call it spirituality, but fundamentally these are basic human needs, and we will look for them either here or there, but the needs won't change.